who I think you are.
Disappointed?
You're home early.
Well, I just wanted to see what you get up to when I'm not here.
Yeah, well, now you know. I practice. Perfect, except that should be there. See, as long as you know where everything is, you don't need to be able to see. Now I'm going to make you a cup of tea.
No, it wasn't tea I was after.
Yeah, well, it's all you're going to get. It's next on my list of things to practice today.
Lisa! You weren't expecting you home for another couple of weeks.
Fancy some time out, that's all.
End of term partying getting a bit much, eh?
Yeah.
Well, I can see that. Looks like you haven't slept for a month.
Thanks a bunch, Dad.
Well, you should have phoned, told us you were coming.
And what would Mum have said? She'd go spare if she thought I was skipping lectures.
So old Muggins here has to do your dirty work?
No, Dad. Not yet. We don't want to spoil her whole day. Let's leave it till she gets home from work. Please.
Come here.
There. You can do your own milk and sugar. So, with this on, I can just about manage in here, the bathroom, the lounge.
What about the bedroom?
I am serious about this. I have to be.
If you want to be serious, what are you doing in there? Look, there's an entire world out there. People, crowds, shops, streets.
Oh, I couldn't. It is too soon. I'd make a fool of myself.
Well, there's only one way to find out, isn't there?
Yeah, just need to know what time you'll be home. I thought I'd cook something a bit special.
Whatever for?
You'll see.
Oh, Martin, don't go over the top. I'm in for a busy evening, preparing for tomorrow.
You're not still after that promotion. When we discussed it, didn't we think it might be a bit too much for you to take on?
No, Martin, you thought that. 13th, yeah, should be home my usual time, touch wood. Listen, if you're not too busy preparing that menu, perhaps you could try giving Lisa a call.
Why?
Oh, you've forgotten. Today's the day she's supposed to hand in her end-of-year coursework. Tell her not to get into her usual flap. You're much better at that sort of thing than I am.
Yeah, I'll tell her.
Oh, great, you saw me.
Oh, yes, it would have been impossible not to.
That's exactly the point. Anybody standing here can't help but seeing. As Donna found out yesterday.
Oh, poor kid. She's still upset about it.
She just wants to forget about it all. But I don't.
Pardon?
I don't want my consulting room to double up as a peep show for every Tom, Dick and Harry that happens to be passing. That wall's a mistake.
A mistake?
Faith's been worried about it for ages. All the nurses have. Jimmy and Nick can see we've got a point.
So you've been talking about this behind my back?
We've just chatted, that's all.
Oh. Well, next time you have a chat, remind them that we have very regular staff meetings, and if they've got anything to say about it, that's the time to say it, okay?
I'm ill.
The usual symptoms. There's relaxation exercises, the yoga. I thought you were on top of it.
So did I. I was fine for the first 2 terms, enjoying the work, and first real assignment, first real pressure, and bang. I've been worse than ever, Dad. I just can't concentrate. And the harder I've tried, the worse I've felt.
So you got in a panic.
Don't I always?
And don't we always sort it out? I tell you what, I'll wangle myself the afternoon off.
You don't have to.
You think you're the only one who's allowed to go AWOL when the fancy takes them? Come on, first stop at the doctor's.
There's no point, Dad. There's nothing wrong with me. Not physically. I'm not going to the doctor.
Your mum would want you to. She'll be furious with us if you don't. Best if we keep her on side, right?
Right.
She just didn't want to listen. Well, it wasn't really a good time to bring it up. She's up to here with paperwork. She's got a meeting at St Phil's this afternoon.
She'll be at St Phil's this afternoon?
Yeah, till at least 4.
Any recent medical conditions I should know about?
The flu a few months ago, that's all. Sorry.
Well, there's nothing obviously wrong with you. Physically, anyway.
Surprise, surprise.
Maybe a full examination will show something up.
There's no point. I know what's wrong with me. I only came here because my mum would have gone ballistic if I didn't.
On your case, is she?
You know what parents are like?
Yeah, I seem to remember my dad and me not seeing eye to eye on most things.
Yeah, but you got to be a doctor. He must have been well pleased with that.
Are you saying that you went to university because you thought it would please your parents?
No. I don't know. The university offered me a place. I was a bit... My mum said go for it. That's what she's like. That's what I thought I could be like.
Did you go and see the University Medical Centre? And what did they say?
The usual yada, yada, yada. They did some blood tests, but you lot do that to cover yourselves, don't you? I don't need tests to show what's wrong with me. I'm a loser. Have you got any pills for that?
Dogger. Lisa Armstrong. She's registered with her University Health Centre. Can we give them a call, let them know that she's been to see us, and ask them if there's anything that we need to know about... What the is that?
Have you ever seen anything this ghastly?
Yes, in my mother-in-law's front room. I thought I'd use the offcuts to make wall charts and stuff.
Can I have it?
What for?
We have got work to do. Okay, so if we've turned left at shoes, and perfume is over there because I can smell it, then this must be handbags, accessories. Am I right or am I right?
10 out of 10. OK, let's see if you can sniff your way to the coffee bar.
Is there a sale on?
No.
Because I'm definitely developing a sixth sense about some things, and I am detecting 50% off selected items.
Oh, you're cheating, you are.
I was not.
You won't be able to do that when you really are, but...
Not so much a garden, really, more of a al fresco living opportunity. There's so much potential here. Some decking here, clip of the moon, shadow me. These heels, they're lethal. Why don't you go through the French windows into the kitchen diner? Page 2 on your... in the...
There's got to be easier ways of doing this. I give up.
Johnny, you can't, not now. We've only got till 4.
Yeah, and what happens then? Julia will go mad, that's what.
Oh, forget about Julia, this is up to us. Oh, come on, get hold of that.
Works for me.
Very Bombay paradise.
Circa 1956.
Wallpaper paste. That's what you need, girls.
No, batten across the top, batten down the sides, a couple of dabs of super glue, bish bosh, job done.
That's upside down.
Can't be, there's no top or bottom to that pattern.
To the untrained eye, maybe.
You know you said there's easier ways of doing this.
Well, I think we've just found him.
You failed to hand in one assignment, so what?
They'll throw me out of university.
Blessings can come in disguises. Was it Confucius who said that?
No, Dad, it was you. I saw
your
you.
lips move. So, how about this as an idea to warm the cockles of your proverbial? Leaving university isn't the end of the world. You've been struggling for so long.
No, I was fine. I was loving it.
Lisa, lie to me if you want. I don't mind, I don't blame you. You're being brave, I respect that, but you should never lie to yourself. Right?
Right.
The receptionist at the mill was telling me what a great job she has. I doubt if she has a degree.
Are you telling me to leave university and be a receptionist?
Lisa, when have I ever told you what to do?
A receptionist? Mum would have a thing or two to say about that.
Mum has lots to say about lots of things, and she's not always right.
Paper's too heavy. Have you got any of that parcel tape, the really strong stuff? Thanks.
There's, a patient outside. She just needed some air.
Well, it's an hour before surgery. I hope you told her.
Well, I sort of, told her that, you know, not making any promises, etc., that someone might just be able to see her.
Why, is it an emergency?
Sprained ankle.
Oh, don't
It's not just her ankle. She told me how it happened. I really think someone ought to see her.
Do you know what freaks me out the most? When I do lose my sight, I won't be me anymore.
Of course you will.
I have thought about it. Some nights I haven't slept for thinking about it. I'll change, Paul.
No, you're still with the same old you.
But how can I be? Listen, the moment I saw this in the shop, I thought, that's me. But the me that I'll become, well, how can she care what she looks like if she doesn't even know what she looks like?
We're just going to have to deal with that when the time comes.
I don't want to have to deal with it. I want my life to stay just the way it is now. Why should I have to change all my plans or all my dreams? Or it's not fair. It's not fair.
What are these plans then? Tell me.
Stuff I promised myself I'd do someday, like, I don't know, climb the Eiffel Tower, visit the Taj Mahal, swim with dolphins. I don't know. If I ever had children, I'll never be able to see them. How sad is that? I'm okay. I'm fine. Look, I want you to promise me something.
Anything.
If I ever go off on one of those self-pitying trips again, I want you to use this to gag me.
Be an idea to stay off the heels for a couple of days.
I've got the most important interview of my life tomorrow, and you're telling me to wear slippers.
I'm sure they'd be interested in what you have to say, not just your choice of footwear.
I can't turn up looking like some old crock past her sell-by date. Not if I'm going to convince my MD to make me regional manager. Ow!
Sorry. Give it a week, you won't feel a thing. The other symptoms you were telling me about might not disappear as quickly. The headaches, dizziness, nausea, palpitations.
They're nothing. Just me fretting about this interview. I'm up and down. Too hot, too cold, jumpy.
Had any trouble sleeping?
Oh, it's this weather.
More prone to mood swings, would you say?
You've been talking to my colleagues.
Low libido?
And to my husband.
Your periods, are they?
I'm not pregnant, if that's what you think.
No. Rachel, have you considered that you might be perimenopausal?
Menopause?
Remember me and you cooking a full Sunday dinner on a single gas burner?
Campsite in San Marlo.
And you tipsy on a single glass of cider?
I was 9.5, Dad.
And dancing the night away at the campsite disco. Hey, Macarena. Da 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 da. Oh, Macarena. Da 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 da.
What are you doing home? Lisa! It's happened again, hasn't it?
Hiya.
So, what did your tutor say? You did speak to him? Oh, Lisa, he was expecting you to bring in your assignment and you just didn't bother to show up.
I just had to get away from there.
A phone call would have been better than nothing. But it's not too late. You'll need an excuse. Family bereavement, that ought to buy you a few days. How much time do you need to finish your assignment?
I could have forever and I still wouldn't be able to do it.
Oh, don't go all pathetic on us, Lisa. You know it doesn't work. Not with me, it doesn't.
Look, Mum, I've tried to do it. Honestly, I have. Every day I get up trying to make a start, and I just can't find the energy. I can't.
You can fight it, darling. You've done it before.
I'm tired of having to fight all the time.
Oh, and you think the rest of us aren't? Every morning when I hear that alarm go off, I think, no way. So what do? Drag myself out of bed, that's what. Put on more makeup than I should. Dig in the wardrobe for something that makes me look halfway human and, fingers crossed, hope I get through the day without bursting into tears or thumping a client.
If the job's too much for you.
It's not too much for me.
I've seen what it's doing to you, what it's doing to us, the way you've been this last few months.
It's got nothing to do with my job.
Rachel, love, you're heading for a breakdown.
No, Martin. I'm heading for the menopause. I went to the doctor's today. It's official. Read all about it.
Seems like I'll have to look after both of you.
I do not need looking after, nor does Lisa. This tragic bereavement we're going to tell him about. Tell him it's Granny. She won't mind being buried in a good cause. It's ringing. Just keep it simple. Funeral week Friday. Sorry. Grovel.
Lisa will talk to her tutor when she wants to.
When it's too late, you mean?
When she's decided if she wants to go back.
Of course she wants to go back. She's always wanted to be in university.
No, Rachel, you've always wanted her to be there.
Oh, well, excuse me if I refuse to feel guilty for wanting the best for my daughter.
Of course you want the best, but what is the best? Lisa needs time to discover that for herself, to find her niche.
Oh, like you have, you mean? Is that what you've been telling her? Is that what you want for yourself, Lisa? A dead-end job and a dead-end life? I don't think so. Do you?
I don't know. I don't know anything anymore.
Oh, Greg, repeat prescriptions, BMA, drug reps, and this fax came for you.
And they can all wait. I've got the rest of the day off. Which is a shame, actually, because I'd love to see the look on Julia's face when she sees that makeover.
She's seen it.
Oh, what did she say?
Nothing.
Local rag. Yesterday's. Not a riveting read, I'm afraid. I was surprised at the number of jobs in it. Lots in easy distance. I've marked a few. The money's no good, but you don't need much. It's not as if we'll be charging you rent. Worried what Mum will say. In the end, she'll see things our way. Yeah, leave Mum to me.
I want to fight my own battles, Dad.
But you can't, can you, sweetheart? Can you?
No.
You're crying. Don't fight it. Tears are nothing to be ashamed of, right?
Right.
Lisa? 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 There's someone here to see you. It's Dr. Robinson.
Thank you.
See, what's the point of worrying about what might happen? You know, what might be around the corner. Yeah, you could go blind. I could go blind. You know, in a minute we could both be struck by lightning.
I could overdose on ice cream.
Yeah, exactly. And then there's global warming, terrorism, giant meteorites, alien invasions. Man United could win the cup. But whatever happens, you know, however bad it gets, you and me, the two of us, somehow we'll find a way through it. You know, we'll get a laugh out of it. Right.
I've got the results of your blood test, so I thought I should pop them round. Do you mind if,
Oh, of course. Right, stay, Mum.
Well, okay, Lisa. You have tested positive for infectious mononucleosis. You've had glandular fever.
Glandular fever.
Uh-huh. Probably kicked off with what you thought was a bout of flu.
Mononucleosis.
Glands aren't swollen. They haven't been, have they?
Well, actually, that's not always a symptom, in spite of the name. Some patients, like Lisa, suffer far more badly afterwards with viral fatigue, and that can go on for months.
Dad, I'm ill. I really am ill. Look, it's there in black and white. It's not up here. Isn't that fantastic? Mononucleosis, yes.
She's been through hell and never said a word.
Oh, she's a tough cookie.
Yeah. Yes, she is. It's just such a shame it had to happen when she had a big assignment to hand in. Oh, well, c'est la vie.
I think most tutors fully understand the effects that glandular fever can have. Usually, they're more than willing to make allowances.
Hear that, Lise? We won't have to bury Granny after all.
I'll phone my tutor. Give him the good news. My assignment will be a bit late, but it's going to be brilliant.
Don't want you rushing at things. You've got to get yourself well first. Tell her, Doctor. We're going to start with your diet first. Tomorrow we're going to that health food shop.
Tomorrow you'll be at work.
I thought I might call in sick.
You can't. Not tomorrow. It's your big meeting with the managing director.
So I thought I might give it a miss.
Are you chickening out?
No, I'm not chickening out. It's just if I do get this promotion, it'll mean a lot more work, and maybe Daddy's right. Maybe I am trying to do too much, and things won't be getting any easier for me over the next few years.
Because of this? Oh, yeah, it says here, be a wimp, forget your dreams, stop trying, and give up. I don't think I'd want a has-been for a mum, would you, Doctor? Mum, it's the menopause, not bubonic plague. Tell her. You're going for that job. That's final.
A really tough cookie.
Leave it to old Muggins here.
Thanks, but no thanks. It's my problem. It's me who's got to sort it out, right?
Right.
Okay. Congratulations, you made your point very effectively, although I don't know how you found time for practical jokes. And the wallpaper, by the way, inspired choice. It's horrendous.
Not really keeping with the ambience of the place, is it? But once you've got a new wall put in, the wallpaper can go.
No, Michelle, the wallpaper will have gone by tomorrow.
I'm afraid not. My consulting room, my decision.
Your room.
What Michelle is
I
trying
know
to say...
exactly what Michelle is trying to say. Michelle is trying to say that she knows best, that she knows everything and therefore she can do exactly what she likes. But you didn't even give me the courtesy of consulting me.
I tried. You wouldn't listen, so I used my initiative.
You tried to bully and it didn't work. Now, I will make a decision about the wall in my own time, after I have consulted with my colleagues, because that is the way that professionals do things. And it's a great shame they didn't teach you that in training.
They did, actually. They also taught me the welfare of the patients must always come first. But you're an administrator, so I don't suppose it bothers you.
Michelle, either that wallpaper goes, or you do.
She doesn't mean it.
I know.
It's just had a hard few weeks. And it can't have been easy for you coming here, starting a new job into the deep end.
Talk about getting off on the wrong foot.
Yeah, well, it's nothing that can't be put right. Come on, I'll help you take you down.
No.
What?
I'm sorry that Julia took it the wrong way. And I'm sorry that you got dragged into it all. But I have no regrets about that. None whatsoever. That wallpaper stays.
World Cup football tomorrow afternoon means Doctors is back on Wednesday with another double bill. Next today on BBC1, the pride of Longleat meets the Lions at the Animal Park.